I can remember when I first saw this game. It was in a JB Hi-Fi up in Melbourne, and I thought, yeah, this seems interesting, but unfortunately I didn't have access to a PS3 at the time, so I couldn't play it. But now I've got the PC version, and I really don't have the time for playing this, so instead of a review, this is just going to be a straight up first impressions. Mugen Souls is a JRPG created for the PlayStation 3 and later ported to PC. Developed by Compile Heart and published here in Australia by NIS Europe. This game is a charming self-aware tribute to anime and role-playing games, but it's just too bogged down in tedium that I really can't play it for too long. I have tried sincerely to just pick this up and keep going from when I originally started playing it, but I just can't, especially now they've got such a massive backlog. One of the reasons for this is the combat system. Now, it actually feels like a genuine evolution of turn-based strategy. It's based around real-time movement, distance between you and your enemy, a radius you can move around in, and of course the radius from which you can reach. There's also some other elements of strategy thrown in there, such as being able to knock enemies back and combining up with other characters in the party for special attacks. Problem is though, it's entirely hit or miss. Like, honestly, whenever I play this, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I can't just attack an enemy. I've got to use a special link ability, which at the very least have some nice animations, but when you've seen them for the last 30 friggin' times, they really wear out their welcome.
I'll help you! How's this?
Same with the music, it's fine, but god damn, when I had to sit through it so many times, it just starts to aggravate. The graphics don't fare too much better either. Now, like Bound by Flame, this isn't an ugly game, but it's just underwhelming. I mean, this game would have looked right at home on the PlayStation 2, let alone the PlayStation 3.
Request denied. Only the hero has the right to decide what his fellow party members may equip.
But at least the dialogue sequences are fine. For the most part, they're done as visual novel sequences, and unlike Reject Demon Toko, they've actually got some animation to them, and the voice acting's actually not too bad. So at the very least, we get some good expression out of the characters during these sequences.
Perform your bloody geyser trick here. You're pathetic. Okay, enough of this.
And the game runs well, so it's not all bad news. There's also a secondary form of combat where basically two ships, the protagonist ship and this enemy ship, go head to head, and actually plays out like a video game adaptation of rock, paper, scissors. It's actually not a bad system, but I've only managed to have one go at it so far, and yeah, I can't get past this one sequence which is just absolutely aggravating. I cannot bring myself to pick this up and play it again, at least not now. I've got too large a backlog, and the combat system just aggravates me with how frustrating it can be. It especially doesn't help that the tutorials for it are just blocks of text that pop up and you have to read through. Pop-up text blocks are not a good kind of tutorial. The second time I played this game, I actually had to go back and look at some of the footage I previously captured just to reread how to use the combat system, and even then, I still couldn't get it to work properly. I might come back and try again for a full review, but for now, I've got too much other stuff I need to work through.
To torture you or anything.
Hey, I bet you weren't expecting this video to come out. I've actually had a review for this planned for a while, but yeah, I've got other stuff now. But I might actually come back and revisit this game. Also, I've got some possible changes in the near future for my game reviews, such as an intro. I've got a concept for one, kick it around in my head, I might do something with that, and I'm going to start putting these plugs back in. Oh, and after much popular demand, I'm finally putting in review scores into these things. But they're not going to be in the video, they're going to be in the description, so suck it! Oh, and also, if you like this video, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon enough.